Another day, another walk. We're out in the desert again. My question is walking better than running? Well, sure it is, because you don't have all the impact that running has. Of course, we got the dogs, they like to run. You see, walking moves all the lymphatic fluids, and you don't need to pound your joints like you do in running. I see some of those runners, and man, they're all messed up, and they still get out there and run. Tell me where you're walking today at. Leave a comment. Tell me where you're walking. Let's get everybody walking. I have no idea where the dogs went.
Went that way once.
They'll show up here soon. It's a beautiful day. What do you think? Do you think walking is better than running? Or do you like running better than walking? I'd like to know. We'll take a survey. Survey says we don't know. I think I got that off The Price is Right. You know, I got some programming in there myself. While you're walking, try to silence the mind. You can do that by curling the hands, which puts the attention on the forearms, and then taking 180-degree vision in so it floods the tunnel. It floods you with all this information, so there's too much to process. It'll stop the thoughts. And you can do that without walking. You can just do that meditating as well. All meditation is with mantras, like they say a mantra, like maybe Om or something. All that is try to silence the mind. That's what the secret is. You want to silence the mind. Or you can visualize like a river running and watch the thoughts come through. But it's the in-between the thoughts you get to put your attention on, because that's where they stop. And then start expanding that time between thoughts. And everybody has a limit to their silence when the magic starts happening. And that is the crux of it. Is to stop the internal dialogue, because it's the internal dialogue that's creating all this stuff around you. It's your internal dialogues and your emotions, your feelings. So, what's your reflection? What does the reflection on the outside of you look like? There's a lot of other factors in play nowadays, because of all this technology, this nanotechnology that, of course, they're spraying in the air, they put in the food, they put in the water, put it everywhere. So you got to flush yourself with the nanotech consistently, a consistent flush. Zeolite is a good way to do it. Huh? Boron. Epsom salt baths with boron to get the skin. Skin is the largest organ, so you want to detox it consistently. And then Ibogaine works the best, but hard to get. I wouldn't do the HCl, I would do the root bark. Nicotine attaches to the receptor cells and kicks off any spike proteins. NAC does the same thing. I can't pronounce the real name while I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. But, NAC. I think you could probably just take nicotinamide too, which is a supplement. And in all honesty, the reason we take supplements is like 80% of the nutrients come from the field anyway. You just attract them. So the reason we take supplements is to remind the field of what supplement you're missing. Then it should start attracting that supplement from the ethers. And I'm not sure if we really need to eat, because 80%, I mean, the food is completely addictive. That's what I found out. Like, I'm addicted to food. And they're doing some funky stuff to it nowadays. You gotta be really careful about what you eat. Like mRNA spike proteins installed in the food. Wow. And hey, we all think, oh, well, Trump came in and everything's gonna change, but nothing changed. They're still spraying the air. And what it is they're scared to death. They're scared to death that you'll wake up and figure out who you really are. And then control is lost. They can't control you at that point. They have to get your permission to do this shit. If you don't give them permission, they cannot do it. And they'll sneak in permission, like they'll play a video on social media, this is what's going to happen. And they have actors doing it and stuff. And they figure that that's giving you notice that that's what's happening. Well, yeah, I don't think so. Besides, I don't agree to anything I didn't participate in. I don't agree to any of their bullshit. None of it. All agreements, contacts, bindings, implants, explants, whatever. Goodbye. Just clear your field of it. And see how much better you feel. Plus, let's look at 5G. They set up in a grid system, and it's equal to a microwave. So we're getting fucking nuked to death? Oh boy, that sounds fun. I did set up a code that counterwaves 5G, and it seems to be working. So if you want that code, all you have to do is set an appointment on my website, and I'll put it in your field. And that should help. All right, thanks for watching. Make it a great day. Leave a comment where you're walking at. If you're not walking, get up off that thing and walk, and you'll feel better.